The new Netflix limited series Ripley was shot on location in various parts of Italy as well as partly in New York City. The psychological thriller is based on the renowned 1955 novel The Talented Mr. Ripley by celebrated novelist Patricia Highsmith, the first of her 5-part Ripley series that also includes Ripley Underground and Ripley's Game. The Talented Mr. Ripley has been adapted several times for film and television, but none have been shot completely in monochrome until Steven Zaillian's Ripley. Zaillian, the acclaimed screenwriter of Schindler's List, American Gangster, and The Irishman, wrote and directed the entire 8-episode miniseries. Ripley's cast is led by an exceptionally chilling Andrew Scott, Fleabag, Black Mirror, All of Us Strangers, as the enigmatic Thomas Ripley, a con artist living in New York in the early 1960s. Ripley is given an unexpected job to locate an old friend named Richard Dickie Greenleaf, Johnny Flynn, who's avoiding his responsibilities in Atrani, a luxurious coastal city in Italy. Ripley, funded by Dickie's father, travels to Atrani where he encounters Dickie and his girlfriend Marge Sherwood, played by Dakota Fanning. Ripley has already gotten rave reviews from critics upon its release date of April 4, 2024. Ripley starts out in Brooklyn, New York, set in the early 1960s before Tom Ripley is sent by Dickie's father to go retrieve him from Atrani, Italy. Tom has been living in New York for a while when the series begins, making ends meet through insurance fraud and other petty scams that prey on vulnerable people. Tom has a whole setup in New York that gets him by, but nothing like the incredible opportunity that Mr. Greenleaf offers to him. New York represents Tom as he truly is in Ripley Episode 1, a lowly con artist who hides in the city's shadows. Atrani, Italy. Dakota Fanning, Johnny Flynn, Andrew Scott sit around a table in Ripley series. Tom travels by plane, bus, and taxi to Atrani, a small seaside picturesque village on the Amalfi Coast on the western side of southern Italy, not far from Naples. The 1999 film adaptation of The Talented Mr. Ripley was shot near this location to capture Dickie and Marge's homes in the small town of Mongabello on the island of Procida, directly west of Naples. Atrani is roughly an hour's drive south of Naples and in a more secluded part of the Amalfi Coast. This is where Tom encounters Dickie on the beach with Marge and where Marge's house is located. Rome, Italy. Maurizio Lombardi as Inspector Pietro Ravini in Ripley, 2024. During the middle part of Ripley, mostly episodes 4 through 6, Tom relocates from Dickie's house in Atrani to a private apartment in Rome, Italy. The notable Palazzo dei Congressi building in Rome can be spotted in the show. This is where Tom is encountered by Dickie's friend Freddie Miles and where Inspector Pietro Ravini lives and works. Tom spends a good amount of time in Rome after the series of events that took place with Dickie on their getaway trip to San Remo.